SUVs, along with electric vehicles, have become the next big thing in the automotive industry. However, there are some automakers that are dominating the market in this category. That doesn't mean that others shouldn't give it a try as well. Suzuki has been trying to get to the top regarding SUVs. One of their most popular models is the Suzuki Jimny. This is a car that has grown to be loved. After all, it's very practical. However, for 2023, Suzuki is surprising us with an all-new version of the Jimny. So what does the 2023 Suzuki Jimny have to offer? Let's find out, shall we? Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel. Today, we look at the 2023 Suzuki Jimny to find out what's so fascinating about the all-new version. But before we continue, make sure you leave a like and subscribe to our channel for more amazing updates on your favorite cars. And with that, let's look at the 2023 Suzuki Jimny. For the longest time, people have been waiting for the four-door version of the Suzuki Jimny. Not long ago, some spy photos were released from India, proving that Suzuki is finally ready to release this version on the roads. A longer Jimny was spotted free of any camouflage for the first time. This was even before its debut at the 2023 Auto Expo in January. The SUV was captured near the city of Leh, the joint capital of the Ladakh region in India. And unlike any other sightings of camouflaged prototypes captured in Europe, this car was fully exposed. This was mainly because there was an ongoing photo and video shoot for promotional purposes. Otherwise, I don't think we would have seen it if it wasn't for that. As previously predicted, the design of the four-door Jimny, or five-door if you count the tailgate, looks just like its three-door counterpart. They all look familiar up to the B-pillar. Most of the time, when an automaker releases the four-door version of a car, they opt to give it smaller front doors when compared to their three-door counterparts. However, for the Jimny, this is not the case. Instead, Suzuki has given the four-door version of the Jimny shorter rear doors, even though it now comes with a significantly longer wheelbase. The wheelbase is rumored to have been extended by about 300 millimeters, having a final figure of about 2,550 millimeters. In addition, the more extended model is expected to be about 3,850 millimeters long, but all the other dimensions are the same. The profile now has three windows, but the front and rear overhangs remain short. This is to keep the departure angles uncompromised. As much as the four-door version is longer than the usual three-door version, there's not much difference apart from the length. This means that the rear end of the 2023 Suzuki Jimny is still the same as the one on the three-door model. This includes the side-hinged tailgate, the spare wheel, and even the bumper-mounted taillights. In addition, there was a Jimny badge that was visible in the photos. This eliminates all the rumors about the potential use of a different name for the Jimny. According to some reports from Rushlane, the longer Maruti Suzuki Jimny could potentially offer a three-row configuration. However, if this were to be accurate, the space for the passengers might become quite limited in a possible seven-seater variant. But even with that aside, the longer Jimny is expected to offer a decent amount of legroom for the rear passengers and a proper boot. This is compared to the three-door version of the Jimny. If Suzuki were to go ahead with the seven-seat variant, they would make it a practical, ladder-free SUV that would be very suitable for families. This would be completely different from the current Jimny, which is available mainly as a two-seater LCV in the European markets. But apart from that, the dashboard would most likely be carried over from the current model with minimal changes. This means they would come with a fresh 9-inch infotainment screen sourced from other Suzuki models. There have been reports from both Rushlane and Autocar India that the 2023 Suzuki Jimny will be fitted with the naturally aspirated 1.5-liter K15B petrol engine. This unit, which is the same as the one that powers the three-door Jimny, can produce somewhere between 101 and 107 horsepower. However, the power entirely depends on the market. Other sources, such as Motorbeam, have suggested that the four-cylinder engine will be updated with mild hybrid tech, which could potentially benefit the performance while reducing emissions. Suzuki has a chance of making the Jimny available again in the European market as a passenger SUV if they were to bring out the electrified motor, which has been rumored for the entire facelifted Jimny range. Whatever the case, the power produced by the powertrain will be transferred to all four wheels with the help of the All Grip Pro four-wheel drive system. Besides the standard 5-speed manual gearbox, Suzuki will also offer an optional transmission tipped to join the range. So far, with the little that we do know, the 5-door 2023 Suzuki Jimny is expected to be launched in the Indian market sometime in mid-2023. As for the other markets, this is bound to happen shortly after it launched in India. The rival models in India will include the upcoming 5-door variants of the similarly styled New Force Gurkha along with the Wrangler-style Mahindra Thar. On the other hand, Europeans will not have much of a choice when it comes to an affordable ladder-frame SUV. This means that the competition will be very limited to the unibody but off-road ready Dacia Duster and its Suzuki Vitara stablemate. As much as we know what the car looks like, what exactly does it have to offer in the interior? Well, for starters, we can acknowledge the fact that getting in and out of it is quite easy. Also, the driving position has been set as an off-roader. It has a raised feel and a clear view with slim pillars. On the other hand, the quality is decent and the instrument cluster is unique as well. The main touchscreen, as we previously seen, is 9 inches. This system comes with the latest Maruti infotainment system, which has an all-black look. There's also a unique pattern that reflects a high-grade single-lens reflex camera, and it conceals the minor scratches, suppresses reflections, and is easy to grip. Some of the features that come with the car include wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto connectivity, an Archimedes audio system, 6 airbags to ensure the safety of the passengers during a crash, a brake-limited slip differential, ESP with hill hold assist, hill descent control, a rear-view camera, and even ABS with EBD, among many other features. It's been made with quality that has a sense of toughness, and it suits the car. However, it has a simple appearance while retaining an off-roader feel. The 5-door version of the Suzuki Jimny, which we've already established will be available in India, will come in 7 different color options. This includes 5 monotone shades as well as 2 dual-tone options. The off-roader will also get a kinetic yellow paint job to help it stand out in bad weather. One of the best things that Suzuki has done with the 2023 Suzuki Jimny is that they've increased the space. Anyone who has owned or even driven a 3-door version of the Jimny can tell you that it has next to no space. The introduction of the 5-door has been clever, and it makes total sense. The rear sets have ample space and excellent headroom, and thanks to the design, it feels airier as well. The legroom is also decent enough, and it's more of a 4-seater with a central tunnel. However, don't mind that. The luggage space is also decent enough. Now, with the longer wheelbase, there's more space. The rear bench can fold all the way, which creates about 332 liters of boot space. And even with the rear seats up, the boot capacity now stands at 208 liters. This is way more than the 85 liters of boot space found on the 3-door version. So, is the 5-door version worth it? Well, it's too soon to tell. With the recent unveiling, we can tell that it's a very decent car. It's also an upgrade from its predecessor, which will remain on the market. The 5-door version will be sold alongside the 3-door version in India. However, other markets will receive the 5-door version later. What do you think of the 2023 Suzuki Jimny? Feel free to let us know in the comments section below. Also, before you go, make sure you leave a like and subscribe to our channel for more amazing updates on your favorite cars. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.